Hello, welcome to another how-to video of boardtale.com. Today I'm gonna show you how to add game to the Arkham Horror LCG. So first, after of course creating your account here, or log into your existing, please go ahead and go to Arkham Horror LCG collection. Then select what you possess. You can choose here whatever you have. Just uncheck whatever you don't, etc. You can also select everything. And please go ahead and go to the dashboard. Here you can choose, like, let's say the gathering, our first scenario. You can pick the resolution. The resolutions are dynamic. So for example, if you have played Midnight Mask and you encounter no resolution in your campaign, it means you can also go to another resolution. That's going to be only the one option there. So you have two resolutions here. There are scenarios with mixing a lot of resolutions, so it can go up to 5 resolutions, if I do remember correctly. Then you have difficulty that you played, and you have mode. There are modes, it's for your own information. If you play it during the campaign, you play this as a standalone, or you play it with an epic multiplayer. Of course, not only epic multiplayer counts for some standalone scenarios as a blob, if I'm not mistaken, etc. Here's also how much experience you earned for this scenario. Currently it's only possible as a group, but I'm gonna work and expand this so it's gonna be available for each player actually, as there are some scenarios and some cards that allow only one investigator to gather up the experience. If we go into advanced mode, nothing changes as for this one, but during the investigator thing, you can also actually add up to 4 investigators. Let's leave with 3. First investigator, we can choose our first investigator will be the Roland we were playing, and the first one is also the lead one, so please remember that. That's also allows us to have some more insights. Then we can put that if we resigned, if we were defeated by damage, if we were defeated by horror, if we were killed or went insane. What was our initial experience that we started the scenario? What was the initial physics trauma that we had when we started the scenario, mental trauma, and how many basic weaknesses we started with? There's also played by, and this is working as previously as in Marvel Champions LCG, and that means if you were the one to play this character, then this character is gonna count toward your statistics. But if you choose friend, that means this is anonymous friend without the account in the boardtale. Nobody has a playthrough with Daisy Walker on the Midnight Mask with no resolution, then then 1 resolution, but it will still be counted toward the global statistics. And here there's also a third option. Pick a specific friend. Now your friend will also have this game in their account, and they will have accounted Agnes Baker. So you actually don't have to put the game twice here. Let's say we played as a campaign. Let's add some random data here. Midnight Master, we can resign. All of us resign, I believe, and maybe we're defeated. Actually, you cannot resign and be defeated, so you had to be defeated, like this one. And yeah, I'm gonna add one more weakness. Submit the gameplay, and that's it. You have your game. The game should be accounted over here after you refresh. As you can see, it's here. All the data, you can remove it if you like to. You can go and check your personal stats now. There are all your entries here. There are also entries for scenarios. Everything will be accounted here. How many resolutions happen, like what percentage of specific resolution happened for this playthrough. And completion also. So because we played Midnight Mask with those characters, those have X here. That means yeah, you played those scenarios with those characters, exactly like that. There are also some global stats. This is refreshed every other day for the previous data. So you just inject the data will be here another day. The data has to be processed, etc. And of course, there's gonna be entry over here. And that's it. That's it about how do you input your game. Let's also see our game generator. For example, you want to play something but you don't know what. You can go to the dashboard of Arkham Horror, scroll down to game generator, go with the options. Now you have few options here. You can use only possessed packs that go with your collection, but for some reason you have all cards despite your collection. You can uncheck this. There's only combination investigator versus scenario or campaign. I have not played. That means we will generate only combinations that you have not in the completion matrix. I mean, if you played Roland versus Midnight Mask, we won't generate such a game for you. So it's helpful to find a unique experience for your game. There's also randomized campaign, not a scenario, so you can choose actually if you want to play a whole campaign or just a scenario. That's also changing a little how it's gonna work, because for the scenario, it might just find the specific scenario that you haven't played a specific investigator. But if you want to campaign, that means you haven't played the campaign with such investigator, so obviously. And here we have a generate for an investigator, though we have a typo here. That should be an investigator, and you can pick specific one. Let's put, I want to play Roland Banks. I want to play some scenario that I have not played with Roland. I'm just gonna create a randomize, and there it is. In the Clutches of Chaos. That's it. There's also some additional data that you might use if you're interested in. There's, for example, XP points. You could just use this. So you are allowed to take 6 XP points and only take 1 basic weakness, 0 health trauma, and 0 mental trauma. And that's it. Once you play this scenario, you can click Field Data. Now you don't have to add anything more. Everything is set here. You just set a resolution. You just set the difficulty you played and how many experience points you gained. That might be helpful, for example, if you are curious about how many experience points by average is going for the specific investigator, or how many points in average goes for a specific scenario. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and create account, boardtale, start creating your gameplays, go and try scenario generator, enjoy, share your thoughts, share your feedback. Thank you. See you another time.